after day one. Well, the WBSC Under-18 Men's Softball World Cup will be contested over 9 days between 12 teams here for the title of World Champion. A full round robin of each group with the top 3 nations qualifying for the Super Round. That'll be starting on Thursday. Beautiful day here at Calhoun Ballpark, 21 degrees Celsius. Just a few clouds in the sky, a little bit of a breeze blowing from home plate to centre, but otherwise, picture perfect for the odd beanie on the head. The koalas are in the house, the Australians and Australia. Argentina are in the field first, and then grey and grey. Australia, they are the visiting. Now,
got to keep an eye out the leadoff hitter.
There's rhythm here. The leadoff hitter, Garland.
Drop deeper in the count, you close them up a bit. Quick, easy inning.
Looking for a smoother road here. This one fouls back and...
I'd like to see Tyler Kelly take a bit more of a healthy hack. The previous pitch was a bit of an indecisive swing.
Change up. And it's perfectly executed because it'll steer slow.
Way out in front, and he couldn't do a whole lot with it except get the barrel out and a weak ground ball to first for an easy put out.
The shot, Ronnie James now. He swings at the first. You know what he's up against from yesterday?
The zone, so that's what he needs to continue to do.
Change up, that's belted. Couple of bounces will go to the field.
For the Aussies, an outstanding at bat here, as you saw, and if you notice there, that just little bit of a hitch there to adjust your swing, the timing perfectly to line that one in the gap, and we're going to have ourselves a pinch runner. Looks like we're going to have the, I think, the 2-out catcher rule.
Chopper. Number 30, Jeremy, the first baseman, Boston Long.
Drive.
Lift up and goes back to the screen. That'll allow Garland to scramble down to check with first base umpire. See whether he went here. And it's the intention, of course, not where the bat goes to. A little bit of... There's a good pitch, though, on the hands. And it will as he goes through the first innings.
Well, a good job by Signs. And what do when you've got a big guy at the plate there? You got to feel he's susceptible to the balls down and not up. Keep it out of the wheelhouse. Did a good job to keep it not only down but in on the hands and deuce to pop up. That's a
first pitch.
Time to develop it and execute it right. Job done yesterday.
Hard drive this time by Garcia.
Third after walking, walked in the 5th and scored a run there. So this kid seems to be in the middle of the mix whenever anything's going on. Usually his name pops up, Otero Garcia.
Off and running on the pitch, and he is there. Stole a base.
To do, see some pitches, get on base, and be aggressive on the base pass, and that's exactly what Garcia has done here.
This match. On the hands, looking for no man's land, but there is no.
Just to his right side in between, you have to slide on over and reach over and doing a good job. Textbook, 2 hands. So for all you.
Walk ready. Change up pitch in the
runner on second. Got to add a little wrinkle to the plan.
Here comes the 1-2. Low.
Not getting the inside part of the plate, then you're hoping to get the outside part. Clearly, home plate umpire Francis Billingsley not giving that.
Baseman. Thanks to
a little bit more out of that cleanup spot.
High hopper to Bollinger. He buggles it. The runner will go from 3 as well. And
certainly the start that they were looking for, something positive right off the bat. Could have gone the other way. All you can do is get a glove on that. Probably should have ate it, but it was the aggressive base running of Garcia that forced his hand, had to make that throw, and had to rush it. I would have liked to seen a heads up.
High hopper. Nicely taken at first base.
In the ball game, it's not often that your team will come on out and give you a little touch of congratulations there. I think you always wish you had a full swing so you could get that check swing back if you make contact. Easy play over at one bag, but you know, I'm going to hit it hard somewhere.
Batter's box. Nice.
Well, he comes with a change, pulls the string. As far as accessibility and away from over too, Chopper, that's for sure.
Punches down. It's a sacrifice that is perfect.
He wanted to make was that he felt in yesterday's ball game his team did not execute properly. Well, now you get a chance here. You're down a run, bunting situation clear. Well, you got your guy Hayden Shaw lays it down.
Hitter.
Well, I tell you, I look for
the whole 0-2. The change-up is good from Sands. They'll have to play.
Good base runner out there. Had a notion, as you can see, takes a good lead there and followed that ball entirely. And as a base runner, always good when you're able to keep your eye on that, know when you should be staying.
Outside. This one, sorry. Good eye.
Striding forward.
And he is patient. Allows that one to go outside hill.
9-player lineup goes.
Good low.
Ryan Flesh stated that as well.
Hard hit ball late in the start.
Interesting to see if that is a setup pitch. Good velocity from Signs, as you can see. Just a little tardy on that. Not able to keep it straight. See if Signs pulls the string.
And Signs says, don't worry about.
I thought that was a good piece of pitching because you could tell number 9 hitter sitting on that change clearly. I thought Rutledge, 2 close pitches that he took that could have gone one way or the other. Well, 2's okay, 3's just too many. Signs went right at him, challenged him, and won the battle. But I am almost 100% at the squad warming up.
South Wales. This one's on the hands in shallow right field.
That won that battle. A good job of keeping that out of the wheelhouse, and that's really your job as a pitcher, to get the hitters to swing at, not the one they want. Great period for sure.
Hard hit ball that comes off the end of the bat, though, dives in as a Texas leaguer, and Pintos with his face mask will go down to first base.
He seems to be able to see the game, then you should use it. Looks like we got a pinch runner coming in.
Number 2, Khalil Luna will come out to run, as you see. This one's off the hand, looking for that no man's land. An amazing catch in right field. Simply outstanding. Nugent Moss run.
You want it, but you really want to hear your right field.
Christian Pacheco goes to the first pitch. Good scoop by the shortstop, Millender. Nullified. Getting warmed up. Hard. Australia still. Ground ball on the hands. Strong throw, but it pulled.
Ball to play him. And if you watch, as an infielder, you got to be moving forward on that play. If you don't, then you're going to run out of time. And that's what happened there.
Lance, you see the throw. Strong, but just too high. Echeverria grabs it. And unfortunately for him, his foot comes off the bat. Off the handle.
A little Texas leaguer or two.
Drop ball is
advanced to third, wasn't able to go.
Runners off and running on the pitch. Holds halfway, waits for it to bounce. off the chest.
The defense.
But this time goes foul. Guessing it's a hit and run play. The runner goes and he swings at the same time. Just couldn't get contact. But unfortunately for him, he was caught. Luckily enough, though, the gamble paid.
Runner.
This one fouls off.
That's why I like him.
Fouled. Speedometer. He can really get it going sometimes. Did you see that one almost coming to your lip? Knots.
A change.
And that's quick as well.
Something upstairs in the zone, and I tell you, climbing that ladder a little higher was Noel Signs, and he comes away with the
intentional walk. Doesn't need a throw. Well,
awfully tough.
And he comes back with it again. And it's another rise. Rise ball again. Sequence is the same. One low, one high, one low, one high.
Back the spin of the ball at all?
Fights this one. There's the rise ball. There's the adjustment. It's Vandergrit that comes in good for Australia. To the fence with 2 bounces. He'll keep on running himself because it's a stand-up triple. That plates 2 runs.
With that change, you should have changed it up. Gone down instead of up. Instead, Vandergrit makes the adjustment, like you said, big hit.
Shaw goes to the first pitch. And underneath it is the centre fielder, Gas the fence, and sends Australia to the lead in the ball game here, 2 runs to 1.
Good piece of hitting there. Didn't try to do too much. Went with where it was. And like I say, and when you air it out like that, lucky that throw missed the
length. It's a great game. The softball can do that for you, that's for sure. This one to the count now. Laces this one. Straight to the left fielder. Full. And walk wins.
Surprising, it's only the 2nd strikeout in this game for Walk. Pinpoint accuracy, guessed right.
Argentina struck out back in the first. And
you, sir, have got more style now than you had a while ago, so I will definitely give you that. And that's the rule, Chopper. If you
11 on day 2 matchup. First pitch hitting. Mollender's got gas, and his gas is way too good. He'll now try to go to 2 on the overthrow, and he will get it. Australia just don't know how to restart. They pick up 2 in the...
That is just some good aggressive base running. You know, with that high hop, if it gets by the 3rd baseman, it's going to be awfully tough for that shortstop who has to come to cover the hole. What I'm in
field with his defense, of course.
I don't know if it's coming up or down.
Lace the other way. Will they catch him out? Yes, they will. It's a double play. Boy, oh boy, ladies and
Lander, who got caught, the plays in front of you, you got to know you can only go halfway. Big play.
Tough and dirty and softball right there. Check swing. Garcia's there, though.
Not quite sure, but I tell you, this is a battle here, and I think we, of course, always cheer for all these young men and
top side, that's for sure. First pitch
but 3rd strikeout in a row, Chopper, and you see him, you talk about finding the comfort level, knows where the strike.
Well, Sands starting. There's walk. Rise ball.
Pitcher talking now.
Of course. One of the star pitchers.
And to see them in the senior ranks.
Hard hit ball to 3rd base. He's got it. Goes to 2 for the force out, and he gets it. What?
You can end up with a couple of runners on, and you're in a bit of a jam, but that's some good defense. Going airborne helps to have a third baseman that is pretty tall in stature, and luckily enough, no need.
Now the designated player. Here.
Decisions.
Hard hit ball. Riseball's a comebacker, and he's got it.
Well, I got the digger. You're going to have to bring the truck, my friend. And that, I think, was a case there where, fortunately for Walk, the ball wasn't hit as hard as he thought it was. And in those situations,
counts from the 66 pitches he's thrown.
Runner on in a one-run game.
Sacrifice bunt down from Kelly. Perfectly fielded.
Premium. So playing a little small ball, and I'm a firm believer of that early in a tournament in particular, because these are fundamentals you are going to need if you have to manufacture a run.
Noel ready again. Pick off behind the back of the center fielder. Whoa. I had the second baseman stay away. You look at the delivery here. Look at Garcia from behind him at center field. Unfortunately, the throw too low here. Almost a sneaky move.
You can only do that if you have a quick center fielder.
Laces one. It'll go in the gap. Australia will extend the lead here in the 5th innings. No wonder they tried this sneaky move, because up the bat is Ronnie James here.
Mental in yesterday's comeback over the Czechs, and doing it one more time here today, as I think that is going to spell the end for Noel Sainz here this afternoon.
Oh, an outstanding outing from Sainz, as you see a repeat of that drive. Australia in full flight around the bases, playing their 3rd run of the ball game. Well, Sainz leaves the game. 4.1 innings of work, 4 hits, 3 runs. Well, that last one that came in of Garland was the pack.
Can't coach if you haven't played.
And
job, as you can see, and I think the key here is that he's been around the plate. He's come in, shown good.
Pacheco. Walker's ready again, 3-1 the count. 2-run ball game.
With a good eye, looking for something good, and that's right there, and he just
missed. Stationary so far.
And we're down 2 runs.
This one off the hand, comes off the glove as well. Garcia, and I'm guessing a sneaky squirrel as well.
I think you were out there as well, right beside the squirrel.
5th innings, 2 runners on. There's your sacrifice. Drop ball is strong. A pick off to the back. Off the end of the bat. Vandergroot is there now. It's not just one.
You talk about redemption. You gotta like that. As an infielder, you make an error, you get the next.
Off and running is Garcia. Boy, he's quick, and boy, he's good as he swipes another bag.
Like you said, Chopper, I think it was a big 3 strides, and he was already hitting the dirt on the slide. And I'm not quite sure even.
Scoring opportunity now. Opportunity for Argentina still. Going to hit his count now. First time seeing Beesgrove. And it's a Beesgrove, Echeverria. Fights that one off, does Echeverria. Check swing, it's up. Well, fierce. It's not. Beesgrove, one comes loose, and Echeverria is down here with a hit pitch. They will call time immediately. And it comes in, clicks the front shoulder of Echeverria, and what that means is that Argentina will pick up a run here. All the heads prevail. The bases will remain loaded.
Yeah, and I think what the real issue is here is not necessarily that the pitch hurt, but more so that you just hit my brother and he had to leave the game, and now I get the same treatment coming from a guy who hasn't had any control issues. So,
well, of course, being a left-handed pitcher in Beesgrove, when he throws that rise ball, it'll tend to tail in.
This one open.
Next pitch.
And not towards the first base side.
There's a slow roller. Tough play. Comes off the glove. The tries in two home. And he is safe.
That he missed the tag is crazy.
You see the slow roller. He tries the glove to throw it to one. He can't. And there goes Borgen. He keeps on going there. Does he get the tag on? That's the question. Does the foot get there first? You'll see it from another angle now.
Looks like he might have. See, the question is, were the toes touching when he got touched? And the umpire at any level seems to be the timing.
This one doesn't go far enough for third base this time. He tries for the tag, and he gets him, and just makes the tag to stop this onslaught from Argentina.
Luckily, used every inch he had to slap that tag on, and yes, he did. I think he got him just on the back.
Straight.
Just a wee bit.
This one down the line pulled. This one off the hands and off the glove of Echeverria. No chance of the second.
Knuckleball of a roll. There was no chance for any of the infielders with the exception of Echeverria. He's going to get that.
Sacrifice bunt from Molinder. And it's a good one. As we see Shaw moved over.
Your lead of 2 has been squished down to 1. So, and then some. So now you're trailing. You're not in the driver's seat. Now you've got to manufacture, and that's the key here, right now.
Trying to pick up the tying run now. Now with the lead for Argentina. Strikeout here.
That's again, Chopper. It's a hard skill to learn when you're on the move.
Rutledge now. Takes the first rock.
Can retaliate it at all.
And this one's match like this, that's for sure. Good to see that. This one pulled down the line. This one's going to go through the 5-6 hole. Looking for the tying run. Here comes the throw. Here comes the runner. And they will pick it up, Australia. The ball gets loose, and Rutledge will go to 3 on the play.
Coaches know their players better than we do, and despite being 0 for 2 with a strikeout, Rutledge delivers when he needs to, and we are tied. Obstruction almost called on this base running play, not on Shaw, but on Rutledge.
Hit by pitch in the 5th. Laces. It's a slow lifter, which we played perfectly. A high throw, but a reactional.
From top to bottom here, we said in the second inning that this game was a long way from being done. And as you can see right now, we're all tied at 4, and we have seen an awful lot in these 5.5 innings. And I'm looking forward to the way this story is going to conclude, because either way, win or lose, both these teams.
By Ramiro Pinto. And a big.
I'm looking forward to seeing that. And on him.
Christian Pacheco.
I tell you, Chopper, they say that as a pitcher, you got to have a short.
This one laces. Innings, that's just great. Officially, that's for sure. Drop ball, and it's punched to right field. Pacheco is rewarded with a pace net.
Some very good at bats, and you see the way he stays back here, and he's right on target with that ball, hitting it hard out there to right field. This kid has kept his team in the game, keeping Argentina's hopes alive.
The fifth. This is up.
We've seen all day in this game.
Comes the 1-2.
Inning run.
This one's Scott sixth.
Up with that Beesgrove pitch, but you can tell Beesgrove knew what he was going to come with the whole time. And that good little low riser.
Biondi. Biondi knows one way to swing is top of the first, a strikeout in the third. The line here. Low lift.
More space.
Drop ball sees Bees.
I think just a problem with the landing area. It's a little soft there, and that's exactly what happened. So Beesgrove footing off the pro hop, just nothing solid there, and just went for a little bit of a tumble. Let's see.
Full count, 2 down, runner in motion.
Impressive striking out the side. It's okay. You put a single in the middle of that. That's a whole lot of K's going on, and it's about getting the hitter to swing at the pitch you want as a pitcher, and let him throw that your way.
This one's off the nuts. And a great play by.
Is when that ball is hit directly at. You just don't know where the tail's going to be. You're coming from shade into the sun. You got to find it. Good athleticism to, despite turning the wrong way, a great recovery out there. The guy is definitely the leader.
Driving in a run.
Agree.
Check swing, some use. 2-2 the count. A check swing, not what Echeverria's wanted at all. There's any base runner on, as you see it hits his hand and maybe the forearm after it. Australia get what they want though, a base runner on.
Well, I think Riley James was very close to the plate, potentially.
Boston low. Hard hit ball, first pitch to the 5-6 hole. Here goes James. You know, we'll turn the Jets on and he will slide head first.
If you are looking for something to drive, and that's exactly the case, right in the wheelhouse, and low, got some good wood on it and parked it out there. Good base running too, watching the throw in to take that extra base and be on second now in scoring position.
First pitch he sees, he drives it. It's trouble too, he grabs it though.
Recovery, like you said, if you take a look here, this ball's hit a lot harder than I thought, possibly over his head, but a great job by Pacheco to go back, get it, and if you notice the low throw in through first, that's what held the runners up.
Of course, they picked the guns to 4. What a matchup in the 7th. And it's a hard hit ball for Miller to try and get another run, an insurance run, a play at the plate, and he is safe. Seach.
These guys have been seeing the velocity the whole time. You come into this ball game, you've got a really good change. You got to at least put that in the back of the mind of the hitters so they're not dug in deep waiting for nothing but heat.
Seaches gasses around for the... But this thing's been revving off the counter the whole way through. Drived out to the shortstop. Each of these. Outside walk, a sacrifice fly, a single, and the 8th batter of the innings. Goes the other way. Right there, though, is Godoy.
Him down, obviously he started the game and is re-entering. So
by Australia in the top of the 6th. Sleeve Australia. They now will lead off here down to the last innings.
Right here is to make contact and try to get on base.
Outstanding drop ball.
Well, Brahim's got that hitch in his swing there, and hence the reason he struck out 3 times. If you get a pitcher with good velocity, and you can make it up.
Board down Bidic. He will have his point. He's found his location. He's found his precision. And the precision is good. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night. As he'll sit him down on 3 straight pitches.
Something off that pitch, just enough to change the speed, brought it inside, and that's all you need is just a little bit of variety.
Just a little bit of variety with a Noel Signs, who came in the book. That's a ground ball to first base, and he will put it in the book, and it will be a strike. 6 runs to 4. Lance, your thought on the match?
My thoughts, a very well